You probably hear the reductive saying all the time, believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, I'm sure all your dreams will come true. If you believe in yourself, everything will happen for you. If you believe in yourself, everything will always go to your favor. But what does believing in yourself really mean? Because at some point, we can't keep being delusional, or can we? We have to be realistic, and what believing in ourselves actually means. And I'm going to tell you that right now. To me, belief in oneself means to take risk. Okay? So I heard an analogy in a video, and it said that when you go to an airport, and let's just say you're traveling to Greece, right? You have everything packed up in your suitcase. You say hi to the flight attendants, you say hi to the pilot, and you sit down, right? So you believe and have faith in that pilot to take you to Greece, right? I hope so. So you're sitting down, you're waiting to be taken off. You hear an announcement from the pilot. He says, we're going to leave shortly in 20 minutes. And then 20 minutes goes by, and then you're up into the air, right? This whole time that you have faith and belief in this pilot. But this pilot also had to have belief and faith in his own to carry, I don't know, 150 passengers to Greece. What if that pilot didn't have faith or believed in himself to become a pilot, right? Because that's a huge responsibility. Flying a big plane with more than 100 passengers on one flight each way, maybe for 8 hours a day, right? So, in order to go to flight school, that pilot had to believe in themselves so strongly that they will be able to securely transport people from point A to point B, even sometimes to point C, okay, if you have a layover in between somewhere. That pilot believes in themselves. You have faith and belief that that pilot went to pilot school and took enough hours to take you from point A to point B to sometimes point C, right? And it's all a process. It's taking risks. Now, I'm just going to bring up another analogy, right? I'm just going to tell a story that I just literally made up. I work in IT, and because of my analysis, I brought in $40 million in revenue to my company. I helped transition 3 people from a staff engineer up into a manager to a lead, and now they work besides me through my training, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So you're going to go to your boss and you're going to say, yes, I believe in myself because this is what I did. There's evidence to back it up. And now I'm going to take a risk to let that boss know that this is what I deserve based on this evidence, right? So it's much deeper than just telling yourself, I believe in myself, I believe in myself, because you can tell yourself that all day. But for some of us who have trouble, being delusional, or have trouble, really believing in ourselves, like our heart and like our body, mind, and spirit believes everything that we're telling ourselves right now. This will help people that have trouble with that, right? Because you're having factual evidence to tell you why you believe in yourself. And if you don't have any factual evidence, it goes all down to taking a risk over your life, taking a risk over your business, taking a risk over your career, over your art, over your music, and the list goes on, right? You have to be able to take that first step. And I'm always going to say this, the 4 steps to deciding something or to making something like actually happen for yourself, like your dream or a passion happen for yourself. You have to find it in your heart, find it in your mind, depending on which one you use, feelings or logistics or both. You have to decide what you want, okay? And you have to focus on that one thing. For example, I've had a lot of businesses. I have a photography business. I have a cleaning business. Now I'm creating content. I'm a model scout, right? I have all these businesses, but right now I'm strictly focusing on coaching because I believe that all the skills that I have acquired throughout the years up until now have fully developed me and, to make me capable enough to be a coach to others who may have went through the same struggles that I did with having trouble on focusing on one thing. I am good at letting people know my ideas, by sharing my ideas, by sharing my expertise, by helping people find their way, by giving them advice through guidance, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I decided that I am going to focus on coaching and everything else is going to come second or third to it. But my main priority is to coach, right? So that's an example. After you decide it, you have to visualize it. Imagine yourself in this position, okay? If you want to be a CEO of a multimillionaire company, envision yourself in that position. What does that look like to you? What are you wearing in this position? How does your hair look? Okay. What does your house look like? What does your car look like? Even get down to, do you have a pet? Okay. Are you married? Do you have kids? It's so important to literally create a vision of that life that you seek, because every single day that you decided what you want to do and that you visualize you being that position, it takes you one step closer to what you actually want to happen and occur in your life. Okay. Another visualization, I love to do guided meditation. So I actually have a workshop group on Meetup. And so I do guided meditations on there. Or you can find a yoga instructor that would do guided visualizations, or you can even go on YouTube. YouTube is a powerful source. It's literally college, what YouTube University. You can literally look up visualizations to guide you through that process, to literally envision you in that position, okay? Literally get down to the simple spots of everything that you want in your dream. Now you have 3. Create action goals to what you want. You can't just say, I want to be a CEO of a multi-million dollar company. I want to have a dog. I want to have a cat. I want to have 2 kids. I want to be married. I want to have a Range Rover. Like, those things are all good. But if you don't have literally the little tiny details of making little tasks for yourself every single day, like little goals for yourself every single day, what are you running after? Because if you don't have anything written down, right, of what you want, or even having sticky notes, I have sticky notes like in my house. If you don't even have sticky notes in your house, like telling you like what tasks to do each day, or a goal that will take you closer to that dream that you want, that position that you want, then what are you doing, right? So for example, one goal would to be to learn. Okay. If you want to be a creative director at a multi-million dollar company, let's just say Sephora, right? The whole business. Learn the company, learn the ins and out, learn the brand, learn the mission, learn what they're doing, the art that they're doing now, the influencers that they're working with now. Okay. Learn everything, the inside and out of that company. Act like you own that company as a creative director, and that you are posting those visuals, right? Learn the business inside and out. If you even want to get a job working at the actual Sephora as the makeup artist or as a staff person, do it. Okay. Work small to get to the top. If you're not already at the top, you have to work small. And yes, it's as small as working in a retail store. That goes deep. You literally have to visualize yourself in this position. Okay. Work hard at it. So that would be step 1. Okay, learn the brand, learn the vision. If you even have to go down to it, work as a staff member. For example, let's do goal 2. Go on LinkedIn and find people that work at Sephora, right? Befriend them on LinkedIn. Send them a message. Hey, my name is Victoria and I would love to work at Sephora one day. Quick question. How is your experience going? Etc. Something like that. Get your foot in the door, because a lot of my jobs have actually come from connecting with people, networking with people, and just letting them know what I want. It's as easy as that. Let people know what you want, okay? And the fourth thing is just do it. Do it. More than half of the work is starting. Start it. Okay. Stop psyching yourself out. Stop thinking that you're not good enough, because you are. We're all good enough. We all hold powerful energy in ourselves to make life happen for us and not to us. We are not the victims of our reality. We are not even the survivors of our reality. We are thrivers of our reality, and we make life happen for us and not to us. Okay? Take all the circumstances and all the terrible trauma situations that happen to your life. Use that energy, use the negative energy feedback that you've received as a child into now, and let it fuel you. Okay? Don't become a victim of those little tiny voices that are inside of your mind. Those voices happened years ago. That is not now, and that is not who you are today. You are different. You are brand new. And because of you, your life will happen for you and not to you. Right? I had to get deep inside of that real quick. Number one, decide what you want. Number two, visualize you doing that thing. Number three, create small goals, action steps to get to that position. Number four, start. Do it. Do it. I hope this helped learn more practical strategies and what belief in yourself actually means, and literally how to get there. Thank you.